So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season is still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe. You are allowed to believe. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So, are we ready for another edition of this tournament? I think we are.
Well, when it comes to major European trophies, Peter, this is one of those eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. I think changes to the format have increased interest levels, and the emphasis on victories is more pronounced now, and hopefully these two will go at it accordingly and we can enjoy this.
We have already started here.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Eriksson! Oh, that is very close.
Christian Eriksen brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Good. He's gone for it! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead! Real Madrid get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's got through. Eriksson. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Here it comes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
AK Athens need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Sergio Ramos plays it out to the wing. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Looks to thread it through. And it's played forward. Sergio Ramos. He's made sure that that won't get through. And a play for a throw. Good. Has a pop! Oh, nearly. Up to meet it! We can get that clear. Shoots! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
that second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Plays it over to the other flank. Koulibaly. Morata. Sergio Ramos tries to switch the play. Morata was not to be moved. And that is that. And it's a pretty poor start, there's no disguising it. All they can do is to try to recover it from here on in. It is a tough test. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, sometimes going into chase mode can bring out the best in teams, and we're about to discover if this one has the substance needed to prevail. If they have it, the only way is up.
So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe. You are allowed to believe. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, last year certainly had its fair share of memorable moments. Let us hope for the same, perhaps better, this time round.
Well, when it comes to major European trophies, Peter, this is one of those eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. I think changes to the format have increased interest levels, and the emphasis on victories is more pronounced now, and hopefully these two will go at it accordingly and we can enjoy this.
And already we're underway here. Godin gets into the right position to intercept. Fernandinho. And it's Conte. Benzema is flagged offside. Dinks one in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Kante battles to win it back. Pavard. It's a brilliant interception. Modric. And here, great leap! They've managed to get it away. Alexandro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that's where he wants it. Alexandro. Almost an hour gone. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Done very well to intervene. Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
One good cross, maybe the last chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Little doubt, that is a foul.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. Your reflections then, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Sparta Prague starting then their new European campaign here this evening. It seems such a short time ago that we were celebrating the end of the previous competition, but that is life at the top end of European football, and indeed the mood here is one of great anticipation and excitement. We are ready to go again. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kepa can pick that up. And here's shot at goal! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! First blood drawn. Sparta Prague take the early advantage. Lacazette! No mistake! Barcelona are back in business. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Javi Martinez gets it back. Son Heung-min just brushed off the ball there. Nicely controlled.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball and...
Tries a shot! It's there! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bernardo Silva. Jordi Alba. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that
Sparta Prague have a free kick. And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself a peach of a goal! 2 to look up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Hazard really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading.
It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Looks to clip it forward. Son Heung-min hoists it forward. Griezmann. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's Lacazette. Semikaya. Torgan Hazard.
Hazard really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, shooting chance! Semikaya gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Lacazette. Has a go! And time is up. Sparta Prague got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it goes well for the campaign ahead. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, warming up for our players.
So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe, you are allowed to believe. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, last year certainly had its fair share of memorable moments. Let us hope for the same, perhaps better, this time round.
Well, what are we waiting for, Peter? Let's get the show on the road. This competition brings a special sense of occasion because of its history and tradition. And I guess we feel privileged to have worked on it over the years and remembering some of the great moments. And I sincerely hope we're in for more starting right now.
The action has already started.
Bayern Munich have been pretty good down that left side, you know. Sané really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
He'll hit it! Oh, real danger here! He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Bayern Munich have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better support.
And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period. So deadlock still. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Lukaku! Decent enough try.
Lukaku did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Bayern Munich making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Lukaku. Well, they could break here. Tries to get it forward quickly. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Van Dijk. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Too much on that, it's gone out. Goretzka. Toni Kroos. And here's Sané. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Lukaku!
Bayern Munich.
He's had a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Out to the left it goes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Toni Kroos plays it out to the wing. Sané finds himself offside. Fabinho over to the left. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort.
And that is that. Well, they've got a point. 3, of course, were preferable, but up and running for a new campaign. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible.
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Real Madrid take the early advantage. It's a brilliant interception. Goes for a sweep, looking for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Martin. Plenty waiting in the middle. Could try cut it. Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Up he gets! Really well taken goal. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football. That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a...
Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Real Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Hoists it, goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mahrez. Real Madrid keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Attempts to play it through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lewandowski. Out of play for a throw. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Now it's Mahrez. And now the breakaway.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the...
He'll have a go! Goal! Real Madrid! And they've got their lead back. Real Madrid get themselves into the lead. Real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hit into the middle, and he's there to cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope. Had a shot! Throw in. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's gone for it! Back of the net! So there's going to be another change here. So all square, and not for the first time.
Stade Rennais surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Real Madrid must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Jagoyev, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Fernandinho with the foul.
CSKA Moscow seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Payet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's shapes to shoot. Has a look and plays it in. And that's been won straight back. Goes for it!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Thauvin. Modric switches it towards the other side. Alexandro has it out wide and in space. A chance to play it in. Conte shoots! And it's Conte. Hit into the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop! Has a pop! Jagoyev gets rid without sophistication. Payet. He's had a go! CSKA Moscow getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's got through. Hits one! Out to the right. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jagoev. Back into the middle. Jagoev. He's had a shot! Too close for comfort. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Jagoev. Forward it goes. Going for goal! Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defence. And the finish! A really good feat from him. Battles to win it back. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Coman proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Has a hit! Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty up.
He'll hit it!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Just brushed off the ball there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
Vlasic! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way.
And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Barcelona didn't exactly get off to the perfect start in this competition. If anything, it was a little deflating in their opening game. Early days, of course, and any win here would enable them to change the mood entirely. Certainly they're looking to avoid defeat if possibly they can. No need for panic here. The atmosphere, one of... Up to meet it! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with...
Has a hit! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
It's a good-looking cross.
Barcelona have been making some good inroads down the right.
That's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose...
Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Jordi Alba has it in a wide position, so what next? Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Saul. Casemiro. In with the challenge. Pivaric. Aimed in towards the centre. Gaia. Barcelona scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. And it's Gaia. David Silva plays it out. Soul! Good stop. Massive leap! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
And that should be the keepers. Griezmann, a scorer already in the game. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Forward it goes. Saul. Alexander-Arnold. So still just a goal between them. Bujalski tries to get it forward quickly. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Dynamo Kiev really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Oh, that's neat. Good clearance and very necessary. There will be a throw-in. That's a throw. There are a few waiting for it.
Dynamo Kiev are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Bujalski. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out. He'll hit it!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when it's mightiest occupied. Towering header! Fabinho. And he heaves it forward. Toni Kroos tries to switch the play. Well read, he sorted that. Has a hit!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
And it's played forward.
Torino seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Kolasinac puts his foot on the gas. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Torino can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Bale. Goretzka! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And here's Sané. Zaza displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Baselli. Van Dijk. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Bayern Munich clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening four... Great leap!
Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Sané plays it backwards and they'll try again. Baselli. Verdi goes through the middle. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Goretzka has it out wide. Real chance! No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Cut out in the nick of time. And here's Zaza. In by Ansaldi.
Torino merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
A chance to play it in. Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Mbappe brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Schürrle.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, the easier tries to volley. Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Sergio Ramos.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition.
Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Has a goal! Oh, what a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. First blood drawn. Ghent take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That's a pop! Oh, what a wonderful stop! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Ghent leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's Monreal. And here's Neymar. Roberto. Out to the right. That's a throw. Neymar with a shot!
This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And they've been caught out here. Back in once more.
Real Madrid deploying the high press here, trying to force the defence into making mistakes.
Quite, you got it.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
Keeps everyone guessing. That's a good... He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Ghent are looking to make this one safe.
Goes for goal! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Roberto.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Shapes to shoot! And it's been taken short. Roberto goes for a sweeping cross. Eric's got a shot away! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Ghent, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Rangers emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff. He's had a shot! That gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least won.
And Messi! Messi! Big chance! No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
PSG on the counter-attack. Oh, really good feet from him. Gets it back. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And he has been fouled there. Has hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Modric, Coutinho.
Paris Saint-Germain have stated their intent in no uncertain terms. They really are going at this full tilt.
That is terrific skill. Gets into a dangerous position.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Arfield certainly could have.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Alexandro. Arfield. Davis. Looks to clip it forward. Godin. Conte. Umtiti. And we've reached half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. We're underway again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Battles to win it back. Coman gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It shoots! He's tried one! There's a goal! Rangers have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's being played forward. Forward it goes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely measured pass. Time to deliver. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Modric.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't...
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hit long and direct. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. A famous win, all but confirmed. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling.
Griezmann! That is simply breathtaking!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opener.
Barcelona. Oh, shooting chance! No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
It's good delivery, though. Clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to come.
Piqué. Bernardo Silva desperately wants to get on the end of this. Oh, good interception. Had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, some tackle that. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets into some space. Classy. He's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing.
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponent. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And the finish! And he heaves it forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Thiago has created one goal already. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's nice. Just brushed off the ball there. Laporte tries to switch the play. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lacazette shoots!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Forward it goes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Flag gets it back. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Lacazette. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Oh, that's neat. Goes for the cross. And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Sporting Braga, no, they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Sane gets it into the middle. He's left his man.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. That's gone a long way up and away. And the weighted pass. Good clearance and very necessary. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Lofted into the middle. Kolasinac. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Uefa, he's had a shot! There it is! Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make up.
Goes for goal! And they've been caught out here. Has a pop! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Sane. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He hits it! No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Lukaku.
Bayern Munich have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Goes for goal! Sticks it away! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll hit it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Sane brings the ball forward. And he's going long. And he's there to hoof it away. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose! Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rui Fonte. Oh, it's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Toni Kroos cuts it out. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left is for them to wrap up what remains of this group stage, preferably in style, and a win here against their immediate rivals would go some way towards achieving that. The difference in mood between the two camps then really could not be much more going for goal! Goal!
Ghent.
Go ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's on his way.
Eriksson. Mahrez.
Mahrez gets it out to the wing. Oh, that's neat.
Koulibaly
Positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward. Lustig.
Ghent.
Oh, playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Nicely controlled. Gets the better of his man. And help's available out wide. And it's Lustig. Marcos Alonso. That'll be a throw-in. Lustig. Ojija Ofo plays it forward. Ofo gets it up to meet it. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Lustig. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that 1 goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The start of the second half.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And here's Mahrez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done. And they've been caught out here. Ofo. And the finish! Oh, what a wonderful stop! Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save! Lewandowski! Sticks it away! Real Madrid are level. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Roberto.
Real Madrid merit full marks for their attitude.
Hits one!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Marcos Alonso goes looking.
Real Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's the throw.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
In comes the cross. And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Messi! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Modric. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gets the better of his man.
Rangers have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with...
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Test
Goes for goal! Fernandinho. Alexandro. So who can spark this game into life? Rangers do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Davis. Tova. And there's the end of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a shot! Godin gets rid without sophistication. Alexandro. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foot in. Arfield. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Dinks one in. But there's going to be another change here. Modric. Koeman. And here's Messi. Koeman. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them.
Look, this can still go either way.
Point blank header! And he's there. It's Defoe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Defoe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's gone for it! And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great...
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically! AZ take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Shapes to shoot! He came in hard, very hard. Silva. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. AZ seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Javi Martinez. This is Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Whipped in. Classy. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Has a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He spotted the run, goes for goal! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Has he found his man? Saul hoists it forward. That's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Javi Martinez. Saul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played into the middle.
AZ will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
AZ, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. 75 minutes played. He's made sure that won't get through. And here's Griezmann. Goes for it. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Piqué knocks it away. Hit into the middle. Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Thiago switches it towards the other side. Plenty waiting in the middle. Has a pop! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly didn't see this coming. They didn't even walk the walk, never mind talk the talk.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages. And it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Games of this nature, who can make the difference?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And as you can see, we've already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sané. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he just whacks it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that's where he wants it. Kolasinac just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
And here's Muller. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Bayern Munich can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second.
He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Chan finds himself offside. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played in with accuracy. Van Dijk. He's found his man. He's on his way.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Referee has just said play on. And it's Fabinho. Good. And the shot! That's surely a foul. Free kick. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a loose ball.
Sporting Braga merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
It goes for goal! It's in!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Gets his head to it!
Sporting Braga are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Floats one over.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation.
Oh, shooting chance! And with that, the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go